Gee, I screwed that up. Ah, Mighty God, that's a mighty good Coopek. What's going on? It is Jason. Woo woo. I'm gonna have to be honest and say that I'm a little flustered right now. It's been a crazy day, so let's just get right into it. I'm on late. I didn't plan on going live this late in the evening, but I almost went ahead and canceled, but it's been a crazy, but I'm here, I'm doing it, and who cares what time it is? I'm glad to be here, I'm glad to be live, and I want to get into all the things that I've been up to this past week, what's coming next week, and yeah, so exciting stuff. But first, the reason why I came on so late is because I had some home repairs that I had to take care of. So the kids in Judah's room, we had this coat rack thing that always kept falling. And then I was like, cool, I'm going to go ahead and fix this. I put in some secured stud things into the sheetrock and some pretty heavy duty screws, and I was like, this thing is not going anywhere. Hooked it up because I was sick of it always falling. So did that, and it was really secure. Well, Rayma and then when she pulled, she snapped it and it just collapsed, and it was a done deal. It was put a fork in it, it was done. So, and the reason why it probably snapped is because it wasn't breaking away from the wall, which was a good thing, but wasn't good that the wood was weak enough to where it snapped. So how annoying. So what I decided to do is cheap out, and we had these Moen towel holder things, and we had a couple of them. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hang those in Judah's room, just hang them kind of next to each other, and yeah, who cares? I don't have to buy anything else. I can just attach those things because we had the pieces, and I did it. And then the wife gets home and she's like, those are hideous. Those are for bathrooms. Why did you hang it up in Judah's room? And I was like, well, he needed a place for his hat and his backpack from school and all that stuff. I thought I was doing the dude a solid, but unfortunately she did not care for that, and that took a couple, sheetrock screws to get secured in there. So we're talking 4 of those bad boys, and so there was some holes in the wall when I had to remove them. So I removed them, patched the holes, did the whole thing, and went and grabbed paint that's in the garage that I assumed was our house paint, because we have exterior paint, we got trim exterior paint, we got indoor wall paint, we got trim paint, the gambit of paints that you need for your house. And one of the gallon buckets of paint was pretty solid, and I'm like, I think that's the interior paint. Popped it open, and yeah, it was destroyed from being in the garage in the heat, so it was no good. And so I thought there was another can in there. I was like, oh, there's another can. Looked very similar, and went ahead and painted the area that I fixed, the holes, painted all that, and come to find out it was the wrong paint. So I had to go make a trip to Home Depot real quick, took care of that, got paint still all over me, and got it all fixed up. Found the right interior paint. Home Depot had it on our record, we're good to go. Grabbed it, came home, painted it up. Just got done probably about maybe 10 minutes ago, and then set this up to go live because I do this every Sunday. And for those that are new to the channel or just tuning in, my name's Jason. Every Sunday I like to go live and go into the back end of my YouTube and share the growth of the channel with you guys. And we go over everything. I don't have anything to hide, and I'm fully transparent. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you get to see how the channel is progressing along with me. So, and I dig it. I've been doing it for quite a while now. I'm saying a few months, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 months every Sunday. Can't remember how many I've done. I've done a lot. So I do have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. And that's the road I'm on. It's a goal I've had ever since I started the channel way back in 2018. Still not there yet, but we're making some good headway, and I'm excited. So it's a lot of fun. I love creating. I'm always going to create. I'm always going to put stuff on the YouTubers and have fun doing it. So, but yeah, what else? Currently, I am working on an alphabet vlog of sorts, a letter vlog as I like to call it. Judah makes the letters of the alphabet. He brings them home from school. And I was like, that's a really good idea. I'm going to do a letter and walk through the alphabet. So currently I'm on G, and I'm about to drop the G video probably tomorrow. I'm getting it dialed right now. But I had some exciting things that I wanted to try with AI that was a lot of fun. So I storyboarded a shot list and everything utilizing AI. I tapped into Google Labs. I used this program called Whisk, which was super helpful to kind of create the visual images. Did I use Whisk or did I use Nano Banana? Nano Banana, Banana Nano, something like that. I used probably Nano Banana. I can't. I'm struggling saying that. It's some sort of image generator thing. And I'll show you. Maybe we'll go into the back end. I'll show you what I utilize. What does that say? I utilized the storyboard, and then we'll look at what I actually captured. Could be a lot of fun and see how close I got to what I was going for, but you know, it'll be cool. But what else? What else do I got to talk about? I thought there was something else. Let me think. My brain is fried. Oh yeah, the reason why it's so important to get these home repairs taken care of is because we have a house guest that is coming here very soon. One of Leah's close friends is coming over. She's traveling from the East Coast and coming to hang out with Leah. So getting the room ready for her, and yeah, didn't want to have a bunch of weird paint and all this stuff just not look right in the room that she's staying in. So had to get that squared away. And I have a pretty busy week this coming week, so didn't have a lot of time in my schedule to be worrying about this kind of stuff before our guest arrives. So yeah, but got that dialed. And yeah, let's dive into my YouTube stuff. Well, let's dive into the AI stuff that I created. So I'm gonna walk you guys through that. I think this will be a lot of fun. You'll get to go a little bit behind the scenes. It's not anything exciting, but it'll be fun to walk through. I just want to say, all right, so let's go to, let's Let's minimize this. All right. We're gonna go, ooh, that's Inception right there. Go picture in picture, drop me to the bottom. All right, so here is basically what I wanna walk you guys through. I wanna say I use Google Labs. That's right. So let me just pop open my project. So letter G, that's the one I'm working on. So in here, the letter G, I'm working on this intro for this video that I created. And I kind of had an idea of how I wanted it to all play out. And so I was like, man, let me get it out down on paper, digital paper, get it down visually so I can kind of, anticipate to see how this thing is going to play out. So that's what I did. So here are the actual shot. Oops, don't need to go into ClickUp. Let's go back. I hit the wrong dang button. All right, let's go back in there. Bear with me. Exports. All right, I want to go this route. All right, so here, now, I had an idea, me reading a Bible, and I wanted to be able to capture me sitting there, reading the Bible in an evening type setting. So that's what I captured. I'm thinking, okay, let me try to get this close to what I wanted. I didn't exactly want it like this, but I dig this shot. It gave me the feels and the vibe that I was going for. And so, yeah. And then I wanted to get a close-up of me journaling, get a close-up of my hand on the Bible, get a close-up of me like with the Bible turning pages. So having all that, and the image quality of what this me praying was one. So like the image quality, and all I did was, I'm having a hard time speaking. All I did was added my picture into the platform and then said, hey, create me reading a book in a night setting. And this is basically what it created. And I was like, holy cow. I mean, it's not, the gentleman in this picture is way better looking than I am, obviously, but it's pretty cool and it's pretty close. I think enough for us like, man, this is kind of what I'm going for. So that was a lot of fun. So I utilized, let's see if I can pop open what I utilized. So I'm in Chrome. And then did I use Google Labs? I want to say I used Google, maybe I used Gemini. Let me see. I might have used Gemini. No, maybe I didn't use Gemini. Huh. I don't know what I was creating here, but maybe I did use Google Apps. Anyway, I used one of these. I want to say it was Nana Banana. I want to say it was, yeah, maybe I didn't. I might have not used it. I thought it was this. Well, anyway, I used an AI platform. I'm pretty sure it was Gemini, and all I did was, let's see here. Load a picture of myself. So here, let's do it. Let's just try one. How about that? This will be fun. So I will load this picture of me in here. So let it know this is me. This is what I did. I basically loaded the picture, said this is me, and I want to create a storyboard for a video of me reading a Bible in the evening. Storyboard visual. Let's see what it does. I'm not a good prompter on the old AIs. What does it say? It sounds like a peaceful concept to create a storyboard about generating imagery, reading Bible in the evening. Yes. And we'll see what happens. And it's fairly dang quick. So, dude, that's so... Oh, it used the exact picture. Wow, that is so insane. Like that is insane. That AI just generated that like that. That's so cool. That is so freaking cool. Got a Bible there and everything. I don't know what this pole is, but who cares? It's cool. Yeah, that is so crazy. So basically that's what I did. Got those shots. I liked the vibe, the aesthetic. I got into a little bit more specifics for the type of video that I wanted to create. So it was dialed more towards that versus this is pretty cool that it just generated this like that. So that's a lot of fun, man. AI is getting scary good. It just blows my mind. So, yeah. It is getting scary good. Oops, pulled up YouTube. Just making sure nobody said anything on chat. All right. Now, that's how I created what I created. Let's dive into what it actually was that I shot based off the storyboard images. So if I were to, let's just open my DaVinci. In DaVinci here, wait a minute, I'm not on eVlog. Weird. All right. Now let's go into what I actually created. So we can go back. Here are the shots that I actually created. Me reading the Bible. I'll let you guys just, this is all raw footage. I haven't color graded it and done anything with it. I'll just go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. And this is the video that I'm dropping tomorrow. So you guys get a little sneak peek at it before it drops. But here it goes. This is what I actually shot and created based off the storyboard images. So I wanted to get a wide shot of me reading the Bible. So, do you believe in God? Have you ever felt that voice pressing on your heart? The one that whispers when no one else is around. You know the voice I mean. The one that urges you to take a step you've been avoiding. The one that reminds you of a truth you already know. Some call it intuition, some call it a conscience. But what if it's something deeper? What if it's God Himself? Not distant, not silent, but speaking to you in the quiet. What if it's God reaching out, even when you don't expect Him? Do you believe in God? All right, so yeah, a little sneak peek. So I utilized the storyboard images that I created with AI. Like I said, it was the vibe that I was going for, and then I think I was able to execute it somewhat close to what I wanted. A little tricky of settings, trying to figure out where I wanted, the compositions of me and where I wanted to be placed in the room. And I had some grandiose ideas of doing it a little bit better, but I was pressed for time, and that is what I created. So hopefully, yeah, you got a kick at it. And I'm just blown away at how cool AI is coming along. And, I'm going to utilize AI for fun stuff like that, helping me in my creative process. And it's just, yeah, it's dope. I'm not afraid of AI, and AI is, I think, pretty dope. It does take away some of those tedious things that save me time, and I can just focus on me creating versus actually, worrying about those minute details of storyboarding and all those things. When I can just have AI do it, and it does it a heck of a lot better than I could, and it could give me instant visualization of what I'm wanting to go for, and taking it out of here and putting it on there is just so dope. So let me go back here. So yeah, that is a little sneak peek at the video that I am dropping. Hopefully you guys watch it and let me know what you think. Right now I am currently shooting on a 50 mil lens. So I have my camera quite far away from me, so it's not, normally I'm shooting on a 24 to 70, and I have the camera a lot closer to me, so I'm able to visualize and see myself in the monitor, but it's way over there. So I'm able to get this shot. But man, since shooting for Best Ways, the Walmart commercial that we did the other week, I shot a lot on 50, and it just made me fall in love with the 50 again. And it's just a really nice, I love the way the compression happens, I love the way that it looks, and it just is a really dope lens. So yeah, I'm wanting to use the 50 a lot more, add it back into the arsenal, because I've been primarily shooting with 24 to 70, but anytime I could pop on a prime, what I would love to eventually get is some cine glass, but I don't have the budget to get some cine glass right now. So I've been shooting everything 24 to 70. I do have a couple primes in my kit, but one of them being this 50 that I'm shooting on, which is a 1.8, and it's a cool little lens. So I love the way that the image is coming across right now, the compression and everything, and it looks really good. So yeah. All right, I rambled enough. Let's go ahead and dive into some YouTube analytics. This is what I pretty much do every Sunday, and we'll hop into it and we'll see how the channel's doing. Now, I haven't looked at my analytics. So we're walking through this together for the first time, and we'll see what's been happening, this past week. And what I like to do is break it down last week and compare it to the previous week, just so we can see if the channel is progressing at all. So let's go ahead and let me get out of here and then hop over to let's hop over to, it is late. I don't anticipate anybody being on this live. I'm thinking about even doing these on Saturday instead of Sunday, but I haven't quite sold myself on that just yet. Something that I've been thinking about, maybe doing it on Saturdays versus Sundays. But we'll see. All right, let's dive into some YouTube analytics. Let's go. Let's go. So my brain's all over the place. I have this idea that I really want to create and do a video on and post it as a kids video. It's something that I do with my kids. I'm kind of reluctant to do it right now just because I don't want somebody to steal my idea and be like, that's a dope idea, and then go ahead and create it. But I don't know. I'm excited about it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I got my brain moving. It's a whole song. It's a whole little dance. It's a whole little everything, and I think my kids love it, and they're already. That's how I know it might be a banger if I can just get it animated, the song dialed the way that I want the song that's in my head, and marry those things and get it posted as a YouTube video for kids. Because I haven't done a YouTube video for kids ever, so I think it'd be really fun to do one. And I think if I did it and I nail it, it could be probably the biggest video that I've ever done. Because man, you ever watch YouTube and see YouTube videos, those kids videos of just watching kids play video games, and like Danny Go and all these awesome kid creators, man, they get like millions and millions of views on their videos because kids just love them. So my kids really enjoy this thing that we've created, that we do together. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get it dialed. I want to do it right. So anyway, I'm on another tangent. All right, let's dive into some YouTube analytics. I'm going to go ahead and open up YouTube. And again, I apologize for being on so late. So you guys probably are watching this at a different time. But it is Sunday, and I'm going to keep doing this every Sunday. I did not want to do it tonight. I literally said, I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, no, Jay, you're not going to wimp out on this thing. You're going to get it done. So go ahead, set up, go live. Who cares what time it is? It's all irrelevant. Yeah. So I did. And here we are. I'm drinking way too much coffee, sniffed way too much paint, and now my brain's all over the place. So, all right. So we're going to hop over here. Hey, Barabbas. Yeah, Joseph, dude. I love this guy, man. His videos are just little bangers, and he's got a lot of creativity in what he's doing. And me and him, we're racing to hit 1,000 subscribers. Roughly, we're at the same, subscriber count, and then his channel kind of just took off. He started doing the thing, and yeah, I'm super excited for him. But his stuff is good. Go check out his stuff, man. He's a fun creator. And then there's another John, I think, Azrael. I will shout him. Let's just go here. Like he just dropped some comments on my video. Right here. Sir Azlan. I'm jacking up these poor guys' names. His stuff is freaking crazy. This dude is like an AI genius. The things that he's creating and the videos that he just puts a lot of energy. He creates the songs. He creates the After Effects stuff. He dials it all. And his videos are just really, really, they're like on another level. So dude's really super talented. And he's just a really cool dude. So go check out his stuff. It's a lot of fun. He's got some really fun videos here. And I'm super surprised this dude doesn't have like 1 billion subscribers. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that when people say that. It's like, you should have what you like saying that to other people. It's like underrated or whatever the case may be. I don't know. We all have our journey and to get where we're going with our YouTube journey. So, yeah, I mean, he does only have 125 subscribers, but that's a lot. I remember when I had only 10 subscribers, and when I hit 100, that was like a huge deal for me. And I was super excited about it, and so, I mean, it's all relative. I don't know how he feels. I think it doesn't really matter to him either. I'm sure he wants to grow his channel, and I'm assuming that. I don't want to speak for him, but I mean, the dude's super talented. So, and same thing with my buddy Joseph. His channel is, he's super talented dude too. He's got fun videos, and he's got some dope editing skills. So I enjoy watching their content. It's a lot of fun. I rambled again. I keep rambling. I'm live. You never know. This thing could go all night. We'll just be here. Ramble, damble. Ramble. We're going to get there, though. All right, what was I doing? Oh, YouTube analytics, man. See, I get so distracted. Hopping over here, we'll go into analytics. Bam. Here's what the channel has been doing in the last 28 days. This is what I call the top 3 for me. There's views, watch time, and subscribers. As of now, I got 27,000 views, 133 watch hours, and 18 new subscribers in the last 28 days. Whoop whoop! And this is the top performing content in that time frame. So that's awesome. But I like to compare from this week to the previous week. So I go into here, go up to custom, and then basically do that day to this day. And that's my 6-day forecast, 6-7 day forecast. And this is what the channel's done in the last, this last week. This is what the channel's done, which is really awesome. I got 6,000 views, 21 watch hours, and 2 new subscribers. Whoop, whoop. All right. And then now I like to take this week's information, the top 3 for me, and then compare it to the previous week. So I go up here to advanced mode, and what I like to do is go add comparison up over here. Let me do picture in picture. I always forget to turn that on. All right, and then do add comparison, and then do period over period, and hit add. Here we are. The purple is the previous week. This week is blue. Man, the previous week was a banger. The week before that was a banger. I got like 10,000 views that week. This week, or the previous week, I got 9,000. This week, I've gotten 6,000 views, which is freaking awesome. I just, that inspires me, keeps me motivated. And then I like to go to watch time. So previous week I got 56, and this week I got 21. So not as an uptick. This is more of leveling out to where I was before. This past few weeks have been banger weeks. Normally what I'm showing you guys now, anywhere from 4,000 views to 21 to 30 watch hours, is pretty average for me and my channel. So and averaging about maybe 2 to 5 subscribers a week. And then so this last 2 weeks have been really pumping up. So, which is, did I just say pumping up? I don't know why I said that. All right, let's go subscribers. All right, previous week I got 8 subscribers. This week I got 2, which is still freaking awesome. So to the 2 new subscribers that I got, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for coming along with us on this journey, and we're gonna have some fun. So here we are. Yeah, so the last couple weeks have just been bangers. This week, kind of leveling back down to what I normally, on average, I get. So it makes a lot of sense to me. I didn't lose any subscribers, so that's good. And everything else has just been pretty steady Eddie. All right. So I like to get at a comparison. And then what I like to do is go through some other stuff I like to geek out on, which is like geography. And here is where this previous week, what places have watched my content. So, and it's all been all over the world, which is super awesome. I got in United States, Indonesia, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, India, Malaysia, Germany, Philippines, New Zealand, and Sweden. Which is dope. So, whoop whoop, worldwide, baby. And then what I like to do from here is go viewer age. And here we are. We're kind of all over the place. Always 25 to 34-year-olds is the top age group that's consuming the content that I create. Second place is 35 to 44. Third place is usually 18 to 24. And then it goes on. I have 65 plus people watching this content, which is super dope. I think that's awesome. And then let's go to gender. This is pretty on par, anywhere from 70 to 80% of males tend to watch my content more. Females, there's been an uptick. And, I kind of think that the reason why is the beard. I think the beard is a money maker. That's what I think. That's just putting it out there. My wife would probably 100% disagree, but I'm going with it. It's the beard. So, all right. And then what else do I like to look? I go device types, always a mobile phone, but the one thing that I like to look at is the operating system of what people are on when they watch my content. And primarily it's been Android at the top spot. Apple's kind of rose to the occasion for a while there. Apple was taking that top spot as well. But the last 7-8 weeks, it's been Android. So what is it going to be this week? Let's go ahead and give it a Android. Yeah. And by a long, that's a lot. So, all right. Android's reigning king. Reigning. Android is on top. That's all I got to say. Stop trying to use big words. Which reigning is not a big word. I don't know, but yeah. All right, and then so yeah, that's all. That's all I kind of look at in my YouTube analytics. What we can do is do a real quick recap. So yeah, so doing a quick recap here. Here is the top 3 for me: 6,000 views, 21 watch hours, and 2 new subscribers. And then this is the top performing content in this period. This is the top videos that have been consumed. So, which is dope. So the top videos, which is a lot of fun. And what I love about this is like a lot of my older videos are getting an uptick in views, which is fun. Like this video's gotten 34 views. It's kind of jumping up there. This FX6 video that I did is starting to climb up there too. It's getting about 50 to 60 views extra a week, which is pretty awesome to see. So there's been an uptick in some of my older stuff, which is a lot of fun. That just is motivating for me to have that happen. But I think that's it. I think that's everything. I don't know if there's anything else that you guys want to take a look at. Drop in the comments if there's something that you want to look at. I will go ahead and read the comments later. So if there's something that you are interested in seeing on my YouTube, just go ahead, let me know. I'm an open book, fully transparent. We can take a look at anything. I think it'll be a lot of fun and dope. So we'll do it together. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. It is 10 o'clock at night. It's late Arizona time. Did not anticipate anybody being on, and nobody hopped on or even watched yet. So makes a lot of sense. Not that I get a lot of people watching my lives, but anyways, it's awesome. I do have a few people that tune into them. And then I just hope that grows as I continuously grow the channel. I hope my live viewership grows as well, where people hop on and we just hang out and shoot the shit, as they say, and it'd be fun. So, all right, that's pretty much all I have. Well, with that, I'll go ahead. Normally I like do the thing where I'm like do that, but the camera's way over there because I'm shooting on this 50, so we're gonna have to end it a little bit differently. So let me go ahead and hop over to OBS and say, all right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, let me just make sure, hit the right button. All right, see you guys later. I think I did it.